Hey, what is up guys? Javelin here, and today we're going to be looking at 5 great ways to keep your stuff safe. Now, when I say stuff, I mean base, secret stash, anything. You gotta keep it in secret stash. Anything at all. Now, when you hear me talking about the secret stash, that's something I like to do on servers where I have my base, there's stuff in my base, but then I've also got a secret stash, which is just full of supplies in case my base is compromised, which happens a lot. Right. So, the number one is the redstone compound. Now, the redstone compound is what I like to call it, but really it's just using a redstone contraption to keep your base safe. And usually, this works great, because on most servers, people aren't allowed to break your blocks. And that's wonderful. I love the servers with that plugin. All that stuff is good. But sometimes you find yourself and you're playing on a server where people are allowed to break your blocks. And it sucks because all this work means nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They just walk up, break it, and then they leave. It's useless. Alright. So that's the pros and cons of the redstone compound way of keeping your stuff safe. So, yeah, let's get moving on to number 2. Anyways, why is it always raining? This world hates me. Alright, so way number 2, you just saw me do a little demonstration. And way number 2 is just have a trap. Now, there's lots of different kinds of traps, lots of different ways that you can make traps, lots of different things you can do. There's tons of tutorials online. I'm going to do a tutorial on this one today. But the problem with traps is, if somebody's super duper careful on those block breaking servers, like I said, I hate block breaking servers. If somebody's really careful on a block breaking server, they can get around your trap by like breaking the walls, getting through, going underground. Another problem with traps is once you activate the trap, and you come in, you activate the trap, right, you fell in, ah ha ha ha, you're dead, you freak out on the way down, you hit the lava and you die. Well, after that, I mean, especially for this trap in particular, kind of just, you know where it is, and you're alive again, and, well, free reign, you know, just go get the stuff, but, yeah, that kind of sucks. So those are pros and cons of, oh, man, Saved by the Bell. Those are the pros and cons of the version number 2, which is using traps. Now, I would suggest using this if you're going to put like a secret stash way out in the boonies, where nobody's ever going to remember where it is, but only you are. And that helps out because then they don't actually remember where the thing is, and it helps. Alrighty, let's move on to version number 3. Alright, version number 3. Version number 3 is where you take your secret stuff, or whatever. Now, this one really does pertain only to hiding stuff, and it probably is the best way to protect stuff, right? Just stuff. And it's to find a place that you will remember, and you will always know where it is, and then you come on over, and you just break a couple blocks, you know which blocks it is, and then you just open up the chest, get your stuff, get your stuff, and put your blocks back. And then leave. Just leave it there, right? Now that's great. This works wonderfully for keeping a chest safe, having a secret stash. Like I said, you always got to have a secret stash. Go check out that Total War video, by the way. It's where I introduced the secret stash. And that's great, but the problem with that, obviously, is you're not protecting like a base. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like digging my base out underground and making it really small. And you can't even do that because people are always digging around in Minecraft. Everybody's always digging around. So if somebody's just, you know, digging along, and then they find your base, you know, they're going to raid it, and you're going to be sad. So those are pros and cons of version number 3, which is finding a place that you remember and burying it. I like it to call it the buried treasure version. And so, yeah, let's move on to version number 4. Why? Why is it raining? Alright, version number 3 is kind of weird. It doesn't have much to do with sort of the mechanics of the game, like the redstone compound version or the trap version. It has more to do with the player who's playing the game. So if the player who's playing the game is, a person who, has some experience, they know what they're doing, not really, but they know kind of telltale signs, you should use reverse psychology. Reverse psychology is actually a really great way on those block breaking servers to protect your stuff, because they walk up, they go, oh, free diamonds, come get some free supplies, trap, bye. But the truth is, just pull the lever, go on downstairs, and here's all your stuff. That's it. It's that simple. That's all. It's literally that simple. It's as simple as putting up some signs that say, oh, come get some free stuff. Oh, yeah. Now, don't put any hee-hees or anything like that. Maybe add some capital letters. Do some stuff that makes it look like you're a little bit of an 8-year-old who's playing Minecraft trying to troll people. Those kids are annoying. I did a video on how to get back at them. It's pretty funny. You should watch it. And so you do that, walk up, and like I said, they're just going to be like, ain't going to trap me today. Bye. And that's it. That's it. It's as simple as putting the signs up. Also, you might want to, since it's a block breaking server, you might want to put the signs on kind of like every angle of the thing, so that people get the memo. Like, if somebody's walking up from over here, they're not exactly going to see a sign. They're like, oh, a little castle, maybe I'll raid it. Don't let that happen. Make sure there's signs all over it. Anyways, on to version number 5. Alrighty, I know what you're saying. Javelin, we've already seen this version. It's boring now. You already told us all about it and how it works. But version number 5 is more of a concept deal. Now, I didn't build it because I didn't have time, and I don't want to rack up all my stinking data recording a bunch. Not data, memory recording a bunch. But version number 5 is a combination of reverse psychology and traps. So you're going to use the reverse psychology. You're going to put all that stuff. But if somebody walks in anyways, you're going to trap them. And you're going to kill them. And it's great. Because once you trap them and kill them, and they see all those signs, they're probably like, well, there's probably nothing in there. It's probably just a bunch of empty chests. Like it is right now. Because I didn't bother to put any stuff in them. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Next time I have a video where there's chests and I'm looking at them, and I'm talking about stuff, I'm literally just going to rename that bunch of paper or something stuff, and I'm going to fill the chests with them. Anyways, so this is really probably, it adds the pros and cons of both reverse psychology and the traps version. So, the cons of the reverse psychology is obviously that some little kid might come along and he has no experience and sees this, and he's just like, oh yeah, free diamonds, and he goes down and he gets free diamonds. What you want to do is you want to make sure that they do get trapped. Now, what's nice is even if there's a way around the trap, the experienced people, and even probably the little kid, is probably going to go, well, there's probably not actually anything in there, is there? So I give up. I'm not going to do it. So that's version number 5, and I know I cheated a little bit. I'm sorry, okay? I couldn't think of a 5th thing to do. There's traps, there's redstone, there's hiding it, there's reverse psychology, and then there's reverse psychology and traps. Okay. Anyways, this is Javelin, and I'm out.
Back from the dead.